Hey guys, it's Zebro here, and Season 6 has just come out in Warzone, which means the Metro is now in the game, so here are my top 10 tips for using the Metro. Tip number 1, you can make it through one stop in the gas without dying. If you are being attacked and need a quick getaway, but the next station is in the gas, then you can still make it through one stop in the gas without dying. It will obviously destroy all of your armor, so only do this if it's absolutely necessary, but it is good to know. It will also surprise anybody on the next station along who are probably not expecting someone coming from the gas. Tip number 2, the Metro is great at escaping bounty contracts. This is because of just how much ground you can cover in such a small amount of time. If someone is close to you and you don't fancy taking the fight, just jump onto the train and you will be very safe. From them at least. If they decide to jump on the next train to try and chase you, then you have a massive advantage against them. Tip number 3, lay prone on the train to avoid enemies being able to see you. People usually check the train for passengers when it comes in. It's always worthwhile being prone if you rock up to the next station so you can get a surprise on any enemies without random grenades flying in your face. Tip number 4, shotguns, SMGs and riot shields are great in the Metro. The Metro has a lot of short sightlines and is an enclosed area, making shotguns and SMGs a great pick. In this zone, it is very possible just to camp the train early game and spam shotguns to anybody who tries to board, especially with its current popularity since it's just been released. Don't discount riot shields either, as they are great at keeping you safe as you try to board the train. If your aim is to just try and stay alive for as long as possible, then riot shields are not a bad way to go. Tip number 5, the Metro is a good place to hold. This is because there are only 6 exits, 2 trains, 2 stairs and 2 ladders, and they all require people to go through chokes to use them. And on top of this, it has multiple great escape routes if the fight is not going according to plan. Tip number 6, be careful of the gas and which way you are moving. The Metro is a very new concept to Warzone and it will take some getting used to. The first time you use it, you are bound to accidentally end up in the gas. It's worthwhile learning where the stations are and checking that that area of the map is safe before jumping into the train carriage. Tip number 7, use ladders rather than stairs. Most people who are camping in the Metro will expect the enemy to come from the stairs. Entering in from the ladder that is located in every train station will give you a surprise factor. Even better, time some of your team entering from the stairs whilst one person goes through the ladder for an effective flank. Tip number 8, do not get split from your team. It's really easy to accidentally leave teammates behind because the doors of the train do not hold themselves open for very long, and the Metro isn't very forgiving in pushing people out who are even slightly too close to the doors. It's worthwhile waiting for the next train if everybody isn't ready to board, so you should check that everybody's ready to jump on before you commit. My penultimate tip is that the Metro is a great place to use Claymores. Since the Metro is so enclosed and people run on and off the Metro in such a rush, it's a great place to lay your traps. Just lay them near to the entrances to the carriages and you should get at least some use out of them. And my last tip to the Metro in Warzone is that grenades are also really powerful. In a similar way to why shotguns are powerful, grenades are also really effective in small enclosed areas, such as the Metro. Whether that is a smoke grenade to give you cover so the enemy doesn't know whether you boarded the train or not, whether it's a flash so that you can rush enemies who are camping the stairs, or whether it's a Molotov to ruthlessly burn everybody on the train, the grenades are likely to make contact because there isn't much room for avoiding the explosives in the Metro. And that is it for my top 10 Metro tips. I have fallen in love with the Metro. I was really worried at first, but I actually really enjoy it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, please tell me whether you agree with my tips in the comments down below, or if you have any more, and please give this video a like. It tells me that people are enjoying my videos and encourages me to make more. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.